Good morning, sweethearts. Good morning. It's so early and it's dark outside. Look out there. It's dark, but I fixed to fry me some big old bacon. And I bought the thick cut this time. And I'm going to do that. I hadn't been up but just a little bit. It's 5:30 in the morning. I got up about 4:30. And I'm going to fry me 4 pieces, but I'm not actually eating them. I'm going to eat 2, and I'm going to fix 2 for my granddaughter. She may come by. She's on her way to college, back to college. And if she stops by, I want to give her a little bacon. So we're going to cook this, and we're going to make some blueberry pancakes this morning. How does that sound to you? I'm only going to drink that 1 mug of coffee this morning. That's all I'm going to drink. Put this back up. I'm going to keep that on kind of low. Y'all can come on over here. And we're going to... Let me turn this light on a different thing. It might be better. Just help us see better this morning. I know I look a fright, but you probably do too. You probably do too. All right, so we're just going to make us a little pancake here. Let me get me out a spoon. I think I'll use this spoon today. It'll rake around good in there. To make the pancakes, you want to use your self-rising flour. Because you want them to be light and fluffy, don't you? Huh? You want them to be light and fluffy. That's what I want. So you want to use your self-rising flour. I use white lily, but that you'll make sure you do the self-rising. Since I'm only cooking for me, she's not going to eat a pancake. She'll eat a leftover biscuit. That's what she wants. I'm not going to get much. I think probably maybe 3 of these. So that'd be about 3 heaping tablespoons. That's all I'm going to get. Because you don't need much. It's going to swell up. And I'm going to put a little buttermilk in it and 1 egg. And that's all you do. Now you can put how much ever you want. But that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to put just a little buttermilk. And I'll show you the consistency, okay? Put 1 egg. It's real easy to make your homemade pancakes. There's nothing to it. And while I'm talking to you, let me tell you this. If you order White Lily, they've got like a pack thing. It's got 1 bag of your self-rising and 1 bag of your all-purpose. And it's got a White Lily apron in it. And it's got those little labels. All your little labels that go on your jars, like if you've got a set of jars. My Anna, my daughter-in-law, she saves her pickle jars. Now, William, he loves dill pickles. So they buy those. It's in I think it may be a gallon. And she saves those jars. And that's what she's got her White Lily labels on. She's got her labels on all those jars. Okay, that's it. I want you to look at the consistency. Let me do it really good. All right. There you go. There's your consistency of your pancake batter. Hey, you can't get any easier than that. Now, I'm going to go over here to the refrigerator. Y'all just wait on me to get back. And I am going to get us the blueberries out. I can find them. Here they are. I bought 2 things of these this time. They kind of had them on special this week. I guess they're beginning to come in some places. Not here, but there. I've got on George's old robe this morning. This is what he wore when he was living. This is his house coat. It's his. I've got it double wrapped because is so big on me. And I've got the sleeves rolled up because they're way too long. All right, so what you're gonna do, you can put some fruit in your pancake batter. Now I'm gonna just put a few blueberries in mine, a couple of handfuls. But you could put bananas in there. You could put nuts in there. You could put strawberries, whatever fruit you want to put in your pancake batter. See there? And I'm going to cook mine on this flat pan right here. This is a good little flat pan. See, it hadn't got any side to cook it on. And I'm going to use the spatula. And that's what we're going to do this morning. Let me put it over this way. And I'm going to have some syrup on it. And this, I'm going to have sorghum syrup this morning. I mean, molasses syrup this morning. Sorghum molasses syrup. This is sorghum syrup. Sorghum molasses. Y'all come on over here because the rest of our work's going to be on this side. What are y'all going to do yourself for breakfast this morning? What are you going to have? There's so, you know, people think that all you can have is just eggs for breakfast. But, y'all, there's a lot of varieties of things that you can have for breakfast in the morning time. Turn that up a little bit. Get it frying up. So if you want one of those white lily aprons, if you haven't seen them, they're all white. And right across here it says white lily. And they're pretty. I've got one of them. Mine's kind of stained up. I need another one. But theirs is real nice. Y'all listen. This is, so just order it. I'm going to put the link up at the top. You can go in there and look and see what you can get. I made this. This is honey butter. Honey butter. And I've just got a top. I've been keeping it out. And I'm going to put this on my pancake. It's so good on bread and all that. It's just really good, especially with cornbread and biscuits. All right. It's just about ready. There we go. I'll take both forks and push it down. I've got one of those little presses, I think, in there. But I can't leave this bacon and go see about it. It's popping this morning. And when I get through, I'm going to wash the sheets today on my bed. They need it, so I'm going to do that today. And last night, y'all, I don't know if it's the same in your town, but we're fixed to have another freeze. And I had put all my plants out on the porch. And so today, last night, I brought them all back in. I got them in there just sitting on my dining room table until that cold snap passes. And I hope that that's going to be the last one, because I'm tired of bringing my stuff in and out. All right, our bacon's ready. We're ready to do our pancakes. I'm going to push this aside, and I'm going to save all this good bacon grease, that's for sure. All right, now let's get out this skillet, put it on here, and put some oil on there. Let me get it out. You don't want much oil on your pan when you're doing pancakes. You just don't need much. All you need is just to get it slightly greased. And we are going to fix us a pancake this morning. As Mama would say, a flapjack. All right, here we go. Are y'all watching? You're watching? You've got flour. I bet you do. I bet you've got some self-rising flour, and you've got an egg, and hopefully some buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk this morning, but you want a pancake, you can use sweet milk. You know, when I say sweet milk, that's what we say in the South for just regular milk. We just call it sweet milk. I'm going to do mine about that big. You want to cook these kind of slowish. Already got our little blueberries around, don't it? Okay. You know, when you're cooking pancakes, it will bubble up. Your batter will bubble up. And when it does, that means it's kind of done on that side, so you can just flip it right over to the other side. Okay? Y'all aren't used to seeing me with glasses on, but I wear contacts most every day. Let's taste our bacon, see how it tastes. Y'all always do that while you're cooking. You taste your bacon. Or I do. Okay. The stove eye is crooked. I have to kind of let my grease go from side to side sometimes. Let me warm the plate while that's happening. I'll warm that plate up. Turn it on broil for a second or two. All right, it's ready. It's got some bubbles on the top. It's ready to turn over. It's ready to turn over. Just do like this all the way around it, and then flip. And there's your little pancake. We're going to cook that one, and I'm going to do me one more. And that's all you do. Let's have another bite. Good old crispy bacon. Y'all gonna have leftovers today from cooking the big dinner yesterday for St. Patrick's Day. All right, that's ready. See that side? Okay, let me get my plate out. It's a little bit warm. I'll put it back in there with that on it. We'll cook us one more. I think I want two today. Let me do like that. Don't want it too hot now. Don't get it too hot. Get all those little blueberries out of there. I want that for sure. All right, here's what I got left. I've got enough pancake batter to make one more pancake. So this would have made 3 pancakes. Those 3 tablespoons, in other words, I used 3 heaping tablespoons, so each tablespoon makes a pancake. That's the only way I can say it. And you don't want to put much oil. Remember, don't be having it too greasy in there. Okay, I think it's getting ready to flip. Yep, it was ready to flip. All right, this is ready. Turn my oven off. Clear. All right, while we're waiting on that one to cook, let's put some good butter on our other one. And I am going to use this honey butter to go on mine. Put some honey butter on it. And I like to butter both sides of my pancake. All right, now we're going to put this one on it. And let's put some butter on it. Oh, I need to move this off. I ruined the skillet one time because I accidentally forgot and left it on the iron, and it literally popped. And I don't want to do that to that one, I can tell you. Okay, there we go. Doesn't that look good, y'all? Look. Good old butter on your pancake. And that's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. And get my bacon over here. Let me get the one I ate off of. What happened to my other bacon? I dropped it on the floor. I want you to look at that. I'll eat that one. I'll say bathe the other. All right, come over here and let's take a bite. Let's take a bite of our pancake. We got to put our syrup on there. We got to put some syrup on there. Get our fork. It's thick. See how thick it is? Okay. There it is. It was easy. It was quick. And it's going to be delicious. A good pancake this morning, on this old dark morning that's turned cold again in South Alabama. I cannot believe it. It's so tender and good, y'all. It is delicious, and you can make you some. I want y'all to tell me today, if you saved a piece of clothing from your mother or your daddy or your husband or a child, somebody that passed away, and that piece of clothing is big enough for you to wear, like this house coat that I'm wearing today, it's way too big. It's way too big. But I love it. Because my baby wrapped himself in it in the morning times. I didn't keep all his clothes. I gave them away to somebody that needed them. But I kept this robe. I kept a hat that he wore a lot. I kept pair of his pajama bottoms and his Hawaiian shirts. He had some pretty Hawaiian shirts. He had probably maybe 10 of them. They had birds on them and big flowers and all that. The grandchildren said, Big Mama, Dad, when you give Big Dad's clothes away, don't you give away his shirts. We want them. And I kept them for them. Y'all have a good day. And remember to go to the website and look at that flour situation, because they've got a 5-pound bag of the self-rising, a 5-pound bag of the all-purpose, and there's an apron in there and the stickers. So you get all of that. So you'll be able to make you some pancakes and wear your apron. Okay, I'm going to put the link in there for you. Y'all have a blessed, blessed day. Love you. Bye-bye.